Hello everyone, today I am doing another part to the reviewing every single animated Scooby-Doo movie that is in existence, basically. I don't think I'm doing all of them, but I'm doing a good portion of them. So, today we are doing Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. Now this one, I remember watching, once a long time ago. And I didn't remember how it ended. So it was great to watch this one again, because I noticed all the subtle references and stuff throughout the movie and everything. Like, there's one part where they're running away and they end up in front of a theater, and they reference the previous movie that was on this list, which is The Legend of the Vampire, which I thought was hilarious and interesting as well. And then, of course, an animated film being an animated film, there's a part where the guy gets a necklace from his girlfriend, which is supposed to be like a keepsake gift from her, which I'll tell you more about that later. But basically, she gives him the necklace, and he's supposed to keep it on at all times because, spoiler alert, it has a tracker on it, which eventually gets to revealing, the people at the end and who they are. But she gives it to him, and basically there's parts of the film where you don't see it all the time. And during those parts, it makes you think, maybe he's part of it. And, when he says that he was knocked out later on in the film, which he was never knocked out at all, it was because he was scared and was terrified of losing his brother, but he also didn't want to face his fear at the time, which was the quote unquote chupacabra, which was not actually a chupacabra. It was more of a Bigfoot than anything, which is not what a traditional chupacabra tends to look like. They tend to look like dog-like creatures more than a Bigfoot. So I found that interesting that they went with that ideal over, making, a dog or something that looked kind of mangy. But then again, you'd have to be like, well, how would they do it? Because, Scooby. Because you know. And speaking of Scooby, this movie, Scooby-Doo Got a Girlfriend, which I thought was kind of nice. Although he'll never see her again, I just thought it was kind of nice that Scooby-Doo got a girlfriend again. Shaggy? Nah, Shaggy can't get a girlfriend. Scooby-Doo, though, yeah. Scooby-Doo gets a girlfriend. Of course Scooby-Doo gets a girlfriend. But, yeah. And essentially, later on you find out that the wife, well, not wife, the fiance was not actually into him. It was his money. And so she ends up getting arrested in all this by the end, because she was dressed as a museum guide person thing, and she was found out to be the fiance when they demasked her. And I was like, yeah, of course. You're cheating on your soon-to-be husband with the guy that ran the theme park, and you both met each other. Like, both couples met through Smiley's entertainment theme park, which I thought was like, okay, you're gonna do that, okay. But yeah. And yeah, just the subtle references throughout it was very nice, and this movie was just very entertaining to watch. And I could probably talk about this a lot more, but I'd have to, rewatch it to figure out more details. But yeah, this movie was very entertaining. I quite enjoyed it, and I would gladly watch it again. Now, this one I would recommend for any time of the year, but I would especially recommend it anytime around De los Muertos, which is where this movie takes place, is during Day of the Dead, De los Muertos. So if you really want a movie to watch around that time, not that you would be watching a movie around that time if you celebrate it, but if you wanted a movie to, you know, represent that kind of, but also have, you know, a Scooby-Doo mystery rolled into that day, this is probably that perfect movie for you. So, I am going to go ahead and give this movie, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Because it was interesting, it was entertaining, and I could watch this over and over again, and the music was pretty good too. It's not as good as previous movies, but it was really good. And I hope that you guys enjoy this video. And if you did truly like it, please subscribe to my channel. And if you do subscribe, remember to press that bell notification so that way you will be notified whenever I upload a video onto my channel, because I'm going to be doing many parts of this if you are specifically here just for these videos. If you are not specifically here for these videos, I do upload other stuff. I just don't know what all I will be uploading during the month of October other than these. So please stay with me if you're up for if you're here for like MLP reviews and stuff like that, because I will be getting back to that as soon as possible. But yes, back to this. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch this video, I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And go ahead and leave likes, comments, etc., etc. if they're on for these videos. I do appreciate the feedback. Thank you.